Hi, this is Jason Lipoff, and I'm going to talk to you today about being the CEO of your own business and how Team Beachbody allows you to be the CEO of your own business and why it's one of the most attractive initial components to joining its amazing organization. My regular job is as a board certified pediatric dentist. I also am the CEO and founder of a separate company. And I have been involved in other companies where I've been the CEO. And basically that means that I'm in charge. That success, failure, that all ultimately falls on my shoulders. Now, what really has been the risk in all of those? The risk is in a large amount of capital and a large amount of risk. You've got to take risks, take chances to really, to really succeed or really benefit according to your passion. So many people that start up a business, and when they're the CEO of their own business, they're investing tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. For instance, friends of mine that are colleagues in the medical or dental profession, and they have to take a loan from a bank. And there's so many outside forces that come into play that really can ultimately determine the success or failure. Team Beachbody is so amazing because for a startup cost of about $40, you now are the CEO of your own business. Granted, it's small, but it's still your own business. And then for a weekly business services fee of $15.95 a month, which is really operating costs, which again is nothing, you are maintaining as the CEO of your own business. So you've got total control. Now, why is it a good thing, and why is it also a dangerous thing? First, I'll cover why it's a dangerous thing. It's dangerous because there's no real skin in the game of when you join with Team Beachbody. You may know exactly what you want, what your mission is. You want to help people. You want to help people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. You want to fire your boss. You want to help, support your kids. You want to spend more time at home with your kids, whatever your reason is. But in the end, we love going back to our habits. And society reinforces that you've got to have this traditional job. Network marketing, multi-level marketing is still not commonplace, even though I think it will be in the next generation as the millennials come up. That's a conversation for another day. But one thing that we do know is that when you only join for $40 a month and $15.95 recurring, it doesn't take much obstacles or much struggle for your mind to convince yourself that there's no skin in the game, so you might as well just quit. You're the CEO of your own business, so you're in charge of the success or failure, so you can just stop it. So that's dangerous, because if you had taken out a loan of $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $100,000, well, you're not stopping until literally you go bankrupt or it folds, and you're in a much tighter position. So that's the danger, is that there's really no skin in the game. But the greatest thing about it is that you got complete control over your business. You can go as fast as you want, you can go as slow as you want, and you can also take whatever direction that you want. What you'll find is that the structure is there's been a very similar structure throughout the ages. If you talk to some of the most successful business leaders, CEOs of this world, if you talk to Steve Jobs, if you talk to Richard Branson, talk to Warren Buffett, they all say the same things in terms of being a CEO, is that when you start your business, regardless of the startup, is you need to define your mission, you need to set your goals, short-term, long-term. But when you get going, boots on the ground and you're going, number one, you got to have a pretty deep emotional reason why you got started, and you got to follow a structure that's been proven. With Team Beachbody, it's laid out for you. It's laid out for you in Coach Basics. It's laid out for you in the Coach Online office. All the top coaches through YouTube, through just about any aspect of social media and beyond, there's the structure has been the same. So as the CEO of your own business and you get going, you start by seeing the structure that they do and just repeat it over and over and over again. And as you are adjusting every week, every month, whatever success, failure, as a CEO, you're the decision maker. So it's up to you to decide, did I succeed? Did I fail? How am I going to grow? Where else am I going to learn? So as the leader of your business, it's up to you to always find a way. How are you going to be better than everybody else? Well, you got to persevere. That's really what it is. So many people quit, whether it's any network marketing business, any multi-level marketing, just sometimes a job, because they were never clear in their goals and they were never clear in their missions. When, again, as the CEO and as the leader, nobody's telling you what your goals are. You have to define them. So you find somebody that's done it right, you model it, you copy it, and you use it for your own organization, your own little team that you're building, and then you make it your own. And it's all about modeling and then making it your own. As the CEO of your own business, you can do whatever you want. If you say to yourself, listen, I've got a wife, I got 2 kids, I'm a successful doctor, I'm a surgeon, I can't do this full time right now. Listen, nobody's telling you to do whatever. You have to understand why you're doing it. Personally, my story, well, I'm a pediatric dentist. Love my job. Absolutely love my job. And I have no interest in quitting my job. My mission is to help create better opportunity for children and for people in our generation to lead a better, healthy, fulfilling life. So I am able to reach out to that population. Beachbody allows me to reach out to a much larger population and reach out to the parents. So I am figuring out a way to work both into the system. So for me, as the CEO of my business, I've had to create incredible time management skills to be able to work it both in. Now, how do I know it's working? Well, of course, as I'm following the structure, I'm looking at my progress. I'm looking at my short-term goals. I'm looking at my long-term goals. I've got my vision board. And where I'm lacking, all I've got to do is go back to the structure. But you know what? If I don't do any of these, guess who's going to come fire me? Nobody. Because I'm the CEO of my own business. And that's one of the most that's one of the most amazing things, is that it's up to you. You gain incredible strength and personal development by learning and growing and not having anyone on top of you saying, hey, listen, you've got to do this, you've got to do this, you've got to do this. Nobody's telling you that. So you're in charge. So I hope that you can listen to this video, and I want you to know that to succeed in this business is that you have to be your CEO and you have to be your own leader. You've got to lead other people. You have to learn from your failures. You've got to learn from your mistakes. And you've got to teach other people just like I'm teaching you. And your frustrations about your failures have got to transition into calls of action for how can you improve, because this is all about life. But if your mission is pure, which is why I think that everybody gets involved in Team Beachbody. This is not about sales. This is about creating accountability and creating healthy, fulfilling lives for other people. And there's compensation that is associated with that, of course. But the longer that you do that, the longer that you are creating an environment for the world really to model after. And to me, that's amazing. And you have to constantly remind yourself that the struggles are real, but you constantly get stronger. But don't ever let the fact that there's not that much skin in the game of, just a couple of dollars a month, let that excite you for how easy it was to get in and how easy it is to bring other people. But as soon as you're in, boom, lock that vault and say, that's it. I don't care what happens. I am never quitting, ever. Because my mission is clear. Wouldn't make any sense. Do I ever want to not help people lead healthy, fulfilling lives? Even if my own life gets completely crazy, I know that makes me a better person. So I've got to figure out a way. So you've got to be the CEO of your own business. You've got to be the leader of your own business. You've got to take charge every day, every week, every month. You got to get better, and I know you can do it. Have a good one.